Alright, so here's how it would look if your head's going forward, Brent. That's quite beautiful there, buddy. Quite textbook. And then this is how it looked today. A lot of good things going on, man. So that's just the only thing that really doesn't look textbook to speak of there is that head going backward. And then here's how it looked when you tried to have your head going forward with the ball there, just on the very first swing. And like I said, this is not a huge thing to worry about at all, but just get progressively better over the next several weeks, and I think that'll be nice for you. And then, again, this looks beautiful from that angle with the downswing plane. No hint of that old bad move. And this is what what it looked like back in May. There is still residuals of that old bad move there. And right then, you made it look better on the practice swing. And that looks very similar to what it looks like today, man. And this was 2.5, 3 months ago. So that is really sweet there, buddy. Very good news. That's why you've been playing so well the last 2 or 3 months. Because of that good move at the top there. And then the stuff we talked about on the course is super, super important. And while we still have some good weather here, I really want you to put this into practice out on the course. So this good young student of mine, there, the ball's over there. You see it? And you see here on number 4 how wide the fairway is at this point. That's at about the 170 mark to the middle of the green. And he's hitting this from about 315 to the middle. So there's that ball going there. So you see he hit that about 140. He hit his drive about 140. But that's where the fairway is the widest. And so he was hitting his drive into the widest part of the fairway right there. So he caught that one real well. So that's skedaddled up there. You see how much more solid you got that one than this one, this short one over here. But obviously, so there he kind of smother hooked that one straight down the middle. But it bounces up there, so it's still in play. Because he was hitting the club, his driver, it so happened to be his driver, that would give him the widest landing area for that drive. So I want you to go stand on the flagstick, you know. And that last one just rolled into the left edge of the rough. But here are the other 9 in the fairway, and they're in the widest part of the fairway. So go stand in the landing area and figure out where you should be landing the ball and where it would tend to roll to. And then also go stand on the green, on the hole, with the flagstick right on your nose, and look 360 degrees around it to see where you should be coming into it with your approach. All right?
This is Joel Suggs. I sure enjoyed meeting you down at the Cincinnati Golf Show this weekend and showing you your swing on the 2D equipment that I have. And so I want to take about 2 or 3 minutes to just show you around Meadowlinks. This is the studio I use in the winter for all my students. You see there's the down-the-line camera angle for our 2D equipment. And then we have the face-on camera angle also. And then what we also have here is 3D equipment to where I can show you your swing from 6 different camera angles with this 3D equipment. And we can get your swing from down to the 1/120th of a second in terms of exactly what your hips, shoulders, and hands are doing in the swing. And then also, I have the most realistic hitting curve I've ever seen from puttersedge.com. So when you hit your full shots, it feels as realistic as possible. And then I have 3 different green speeds for you to practice your putting. 9.5 on the stem meter, 10.5 on the stem meter, and 12.5 on the stem meter. That's benefited my students tremendously. And then also I have a lot of learning aids like this Smart Stick. You can see the rest of those learning aids over here in my bag that we can work on to help you learn the certain fields in your golf swing that you and I both want. And then also I help my students a lot with their equipment through the winter. This is a frequency analyzer where we twang your club and it gives us a reading here, and then also we plot your whole set, each club on these lines to see if the set is really matched or not. Quite often they aren't, and it helps my students tremendously when they find out what clubs are the offending clubs. Then if we get tired of being indoors and want to go outdoors and hit some, we can do that. It's my daughter! Ellie! Good to see you. I haven't seen her in weeks. No wonder you've been gone, Ellie. You've been out here playing in the snow all this time. But this is our natural turf area. This is closed until April, as you can see. But it's a fantastic area where we can step outside and hit some balls and get some real ball flight. Or, if we get pretty satisfied that things are looking better on the video here, we're kind of cooped up inside and want to go outside, we can step on out and hit balls and see real ball flight for about 5 or 10 or 15 minutes, however long you and I can stand the cold, out into the air, and we see them land at these different flags. I have a yardage book for this driving range. It's the first one I've ever seen in my life where we know exactly what it is with the front, back, and middle of each green. And again, the covered area here is heated, so we stay out there for about 5, 10, 15 minutes, like I said. It enables us to see some ball flight, and then we get satisfied that things are looking the way we want, and we can come back inside, take off our coat, and look again at the video equipment to see how your swing's looking, to make sure that you understand it. And then notice too, my exercise ball up top here, and then also, so I help my students a lot with their fitness through the winter, and then I will help you also with your sports psychology, with your golf psychology from the golfpsych.com people down in Texas. That's helped my students tremendously a lot over the years too. So again, I sure enjoyed meeting you down at the Cincinnati Golf Show this weekend. I look forward to seeing you again out here this summer at Meadowlinks, or even right now in the winter. I have a lot of people that work on their games with me right through the winter. Check out more information about the things I do to help you at joelsuggs.com. Take care.